Welcome back to the Loner Ranger Radio Show with Bruce Woodburn, Cross Country Mortgage. I am the Loner Ranger. Hey, if you can't make this show, you can't listen to it every time it's broadcast, you can always check me out on my iHeartRadio channel. I've got a podcast there. I podcast on Spotify. I've got a YouTube channel at Bruce Woodburn YouTube channel or the Loner Ranger Radio YouTube channel. You can check me out there. I record all these shows on video, and I'd love for you to visit any one of those mediums that would help you listen to this show if you can't make it during our regular broadcast times. So I always welcome you and love to have folks comment on those and give me feedback. I get a matter of fact, my podcast, I get calls from all over the country that view the podcast. So it's really, it's flattering and nice to know that I've got a great listening and viewing audience out there that trusts the information that you're getting from the Loner Ranger Radio Show with Bruce Woodburn. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call here at 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313. I am the Loner Ranger, or feel free to apply online at WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com. Super easy online application for refinance, for purchases. You just do the online application. It'll alert me and my team, and we'll follow up with you, fill in all the blanks, answer all the questions. You get a human being on the phone that's going to walk you through the transaction. Pretty easy, and it's a really nice, easy application. That I used to not like online applications because I thought that it took out a little bit of the personal touch in there, which I don't like. I'm very old-fashioned. I like when I'm doing business with somebody, hold my hand, make me feel good, make me feel important, make me feel comfortable. I expect the same out of my clients. I expect that you're going to want the same thing. So I really rejected the online application, but in today's world, it actually makes it easier. But what I did is I implemented the personal touch with the online application. So the benefit to the online application and why I like it is because it gives me credit authorization legally, where on the phone you would just say, yeah, Bruce, you got my permission to review my credit. It gives me that opportunity. It also sets it up so I can drill down and help you faster. I'm assuming all of you are very busy. I mean, some of my listeners out there are retired. You got all the time in the world, but I find that even my retired folks have limited time to be able to talk. So I respect your time. So the online application allows me to shorten it up and really drill down on how I can serve your needs the very best. So WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com. Then you're going to get a personal call from me, somebody on my team. Anytime you want me to call, just tell anybody on my team, hey, I want to talk to Bruce. I really want to just make sure I run this transaction by him. And I'll do that for sure. 407-706-3313. So I want to get into a couple of other topics that I really want to mention today that I do. I do classes, multiple classes, and I bring in listeners and viewers and students from all over the country. So my next class that I'm doing, and I've really moved this to every other month. So my next class is my Retire as a Millionaire Wealth Building class, and that's going to be this month on June 23rd at 6 p.m. Now, here's the thing. I only let 100 people into this call. That's it. 100 people, because if you got a bunch of questions, I don't have time to answer questions for too many people. So this is a wealth building class. Now, here's the difference in my wealth building classes and other wealth building classes. My wealth building class is the real deal. Now, I say that because I was able to build wealth and a pretty substantial amount of wealth. I'm not saying I'm a super rich guy, because I'm not, but I do have enough money to retire on, and I did it very, very easily, and I got other people to help me accumulate the wealth, meaning it was done in real estate. So I walk you through the process that I developed called my Leapfrog program. Now, most people think in order to amass a lot of wealth in real estate, you got to buy a lot of real estate and you got to buy a bunch of investment properties and put a whole lot of money down. You don't have to do that, folks. You do not have to do that. If you already own a home and you want to buy investment property, then yes, you got to put 20% down. But if you are in your 20s or 30s and you want to amass a lot of wealth over your lifetime and you don't want to have to really do a lot for it, you just have to be somewhat disciplined, I'm going to show you how somebody that is not a Harvard graduate, that is not a financial expert, does not have a finance degree or a master's degree in finance, matter of fact, doesn't even have a degree, and is a 10th grade dropout that made a lot of money and did it quite simply by following some basic steps, then you want to get on my program. If you're a realtor and you got clients that are on the fence about buying, you should get them into my program. Absolutely. Go to WeBringYouHome.com and register. You must register in advance because you have to download my workbook because it is a interactive class. You're going to have to do things in my class because you're going to walk away in about an hour and 15 minutes, and I'm going to give you all the tools to develop millions of dollars, not just be a millionaire, millions of dollars in real estate, the easiest possible way that you could ever think. Okay? It's so easy, it's ridiculous. But you have to go to my website at WeBringYouHome.com. And I'm going to show you all the steps to be able to accumulate wealth in real estate. Again, go to WeBringYouHome.com, register under events, download the paperwork, and we'll get started. That will be Wednesday the 23rd at 6 p.m., and it will be a Zoom meeting. So I'm looking forward to having you all there. If you have young adults, get them into that program as fast as you possibly can. I mean it. And here's the thing. You don't have to buy my CDs. You don't have to actually buy anything. All I'm doing is showing you what I did and how it worked for me. And I want it to work for you. I love helping young people amass wealth. Okay? I like helping anybody amass wealth, but it's really gratifying for me to be able to help young folks follow this process. And it's just not that complicated, guys. So WeBringYouHome.com. Hope to see you there. Okay, call me at 407-706-3313. I am the Loan Arranger. Now, we are in an all-time crazy market right now. Real estate is so red hot. It is not slowed down. I don't see a bubble in the future. People that say that are living in their own bubble. Do not get caught up in the media trying to instill fear in you. This is an opportunity right now. And those of you that think you're in a bubble are the same people that are going to complain later that you missed opportunities. So don't be one of those people. When we come back from our next break, I'm going to go through what's going on in the market and how you can take advantage of situations rather than being a victim of situations. Because those of you that do not act become a victim, and then, well, the opportunity didn't help me. I wasn't quite ready. I thought that we were going to have a bubble. My uncle said, don't do this. My parents were naysayers. Okay. Listen, here's the thing. Rich people get rich by taking action and not thinking too much about it, just doing it. But what happens is we have people that care about us, but they are naysayers. They keep us from doing the things that we know we should do to gain wealth. We'll be back in a few minutes with more of the Loan Arranger Radio Show. I'm going to discuss how you can take advantage of this market and accumulate wealth. Back in just a few minutes, and make sure that you call me and save my number at 407-706-3313 or go to WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com. We'll be back in 5 minutes.